Interview, Grosse Radio.
Hey, we are the Sore Losers, and
You're listening to La Grosse Radio.
from now on, not no. It seems to be going good actually now.
It's the first album we are releasing in France, and we have a very good booking agent, Radical, who does a lot of rock bands in France, and they're doing a great job for us. And Michel Pomplun is doing our promo, and he's doing a great job because we were able to do the Canal Plus Album de la Semaine, which is great promo and a great introduction in the French market. And we already did some shows here at La Maroquinerie, and it's great. It's great audience. I think maybe really on the west side also of France is a rock audience and a lot of clubs for us to play. And it's going great. The album is out now, doing a lot of promo and shows. And now the Nuit de l'Alligateur. It's great to play with the Boss Hog, and it's a great lineup, great show for us, great circus, rock and roll circus to be part of. We played in bands before the Sore Losers. We all had different bands, and we ran into each other in the scene. And one day I was playing a cover of Let There Be Rock by AC/DC, and I was in a power trio back then. I was playing, and I saw him standing in the audience, and he was in another band. I was like, I know that guy. He's from that really good band. So I was kind of nervous, but I also thought I have to play really good because maybe then we can go on tour with those guys. And when I was playing and the show was finished, and he came up to me, and I thought, oh fuck, what's he gonna say? And then he asked me to join a band to make a new one. Yeah. Make a new one, and that became the Sore Losers. And we started rehearsing, and it was great. It was great, and we have been playing ever since. Yeah. So we got the name from a movie, a B movie from the 90s, which is called obviously The Sore Losers, and we both love that movie. It has a lot of bands in it that we like, a lot of garage rock bands like Guitar Wolf and Jack Oblivion from the Oblivions, and they play on the soundtrack also. It's like a horror science fiction crazy movie. So it was Cedric's suggestion. Let's name the group after this great movie, The Sore Losers, and we liked it. We liked the sound of it, and it was our intention to make good music together, to write good songs, and we had the ambition to become like a really successful band. We just wanted to make good songs, and then in Belgium we got success from the first album. Like we were on the radio and we played the biggest festivals in Belgium. So we struck a chord with people, and we have been moving on in Belgium ever since. And now we're selling out 2,000 capacity venues. So it's like it's going really well in Belgium. And now we're looking like, okay, well, which countries are surrounding us? Like the Netherlands, Germany, France. So now we're coming to France, and we're hoping to find a rock and roll audience here, which we believe there is because we played here, and the audience is great, and there are a lot of rock and roll fans here. So we're hoping to play a lot in France.
Yeah, we really we love coming to France. It's nice here. Yeah. Thank you for the compliment. So like the first album we did together, we actually we did not know each other. We were not close friends that grew up together. You know, I saw Jan at the show, and I was like, "Fuck, he's a good singer. I want to start a band with him." We found Kevin, the bass player. I knew him a little bit from another band. We stole him from the other band. So the first album was was good. It was, but we didn't know each other so good as we know each other now, of course. So I'm still proud of that first album, absolutely. It was the first songs we wrote, and maybe some songs we already had before we went into the Sore Losers. So there were songs without the how do you say this in English? Without the ideas of the other guys. You know what I mean? Like I had a song, but no, I didn't know Jan yet, so Jan could not tell me yet. Oh man, change this. But I'm proud of it. Second album was much better for us. The second album was like, okay, now we know what we want to do. So, and that's an interesting point, I think, as a band. Once you say this is what we want to do, then you can make that a lot much better. Because in the first year, what do we want to do? Yeah, we want to play rock music, and we love rock music. We love, like in the first albums are also a little bit country songs. We still love country.
That he's bringing life to the old country and the authenticity. Really, oh, that's interesting. And then I noticed he produced the Rival Sons record, which it sounds amazing. It's rock music, and it sounds like rock music should sound. Like, okay, this could be our guy. And reading interviews, and he was like, oh, I love to produce, being in the room with the band, making a sound and capturing the band as they are. And I really like what Jimmy Miller did with the Rolling Stones, like on Sticky Fingers, and when they really got their swagger and playing in the pocket, and that's what matters to me. So it's like, whoa, this is our guy, this is what we're talking about. Send an email to the manager, like, okay, like, we're a small band from Belgium. He isn't even gonna respond. 3 hours later, I got this email. Hey, Dave really likes the band. He wants you to have a Skype meeting.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Crazy.
Okay, so very cool. And next week we did the Skype meeting, and he was really down to earth, really cool, talking about records, and really enthusiastic about our band, and just like, okay, let's do it. Let's make a record. Where you want to record? In Berlin? Okay.
We knew what we want to do. So the third one, Skydogs, was, okay, man, we got it now. This is the sound we love. This is the sound for us. This is the way Jan sings. This is the way I play guitar. We know it now. How can we make this explode? You know, like, poof, make it amazing. And a lot, of course, had to do with the fact that we had Dave Kopp producing it. Yeah, and Eddie Speer engineering it, because we had some difficulties in the past, and it was also our fault explaining what we wanted. And with Eddie Speer and Dave Kopp, you say half a sentence, and the two guys, they understand the band. Oh yeah, I see what you want to do. Oh yeah, we get you. I want a little bit Rolling Stones here. And immediately they can figure out, okay, but you don't want satisfaction here, but you want sympathy for the devil. You know, without saying it, they knew what we meant. So that was big difference.
Yeah, we toured with Trigger Finger. They took us out on tour in Europe, and they're a great band, and they're doing very well in outside of Belgium. Black Box Revelation also. It's like they're in the same like rock genre as we do. Like, we're different bands having our own style, but there aren't too many rock bands in Belgium. Like, now it's like all dream pop in Belgium, and like guitar,
many electro. Yeah.
like guitar music isn't. We love playing guitar, so we love rock. Yeah. So no, we definitely feel related to those bands. We know them; they're great guys.
Oh yeah, this is the third time we played here with White Denim, also great band, and then we did the Canal Plus show, which is also with audience, so that counts. So today is the third time we played in Paris. We love Paris. I love Paris in the springtime. I love it. I love it. I love it.
It's a great venue, La Maroquinerie. It's like a really I love the underground feel of it. It's a rock club should be like this. This is the archetype of a rock club to me. Well, thank you guys for being interested in what we do. This is a new country for us to play in, and it's so important for us to find people, to connect with people who take time to listen to our record, to take time to listen to an unknown Belgian band for whatever reason. Maybe you liked the record sleeve, maybe you heard about us, or I don't know, but just taking the time and liking it, spreading the word. It means a lot, and it's great, and it gives us it's great. Like, I want to play for you guys tonight. It's gonna be great.